Hello. Hello, and welcome to another exciting night of Panthers soccer, live on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. I'm Hayden Lawrence, bringing you another action-packed match only on OCA Media. Tonight, the Panthers host the Verona Wildcats in their home opener of the 2024 season. Panther Sports is made possible with financial support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. And we will send it over for your lineups and the national anthem.
First for the visiting Wildcats of Verona. In goal is senior number 1, Jojo Rosenfeld. A midfielder, a junior number 7, Molly Armstrong. A defender, number 8, sophomore Alexa Rupnow. A junior forward, number 9, Mia Vandermoos. A sophomore defender, number 10, Isabel Walters. A sophomore midfielder, number 11, Caitlin Bruce. A sophomore midfielder, number 12, Tessa Poppin. A sophomore defender, number 15, Ella McGinnis. A junior midfielder, number 16, Eiley Duffy. A senior forward, number 21, Izzy Plesak. And finally, a freshman forward, number 22, Noelle Rowe. Verona is coached by Jen Faulkner and Rachel Kropp. And now the starting lineup for your Oregon Panthers. In goal, a sophomore, number 0, Reese McCabe. A junior, number 2, Addison Worth. A sophomore, number 7, Ava Budsick. A junior, number 10, Maddie Moorhoff. A senior, number 12, Nadia Dopart. A senior, number 14, Delaney Holker. A senior, number 15, Catherine Pankratz. A sophomore, number 20, Tegan Scheneker. A senior, number 21, Caitlin Studebaker. And finally, a junior, number 23, Summer Steele. And finally, a freshman, number 19, Kylie Steele. Oregon is coached by Bobby Nichols. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedoms, we ask those who are able to please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, welcome back to the OCA Media coverage of girls soccer action. Tonight, as I said a little bit earlier, we have the Oregon Panthers going up against the Verona Wildcats. This is always a good matchup with boys and girls soccer, both teams very solid. Oregon coming into this game 1-0 with a 5-0 away win at Watertown. Verona coming into this game are 1-2, and yeah, both teams looking solid. And yeah, should be a pretty good match. A lot of star players on this Oregon team, a lot of conference nominees for good awards, and yeah, coming off of a second place at D2 State for Oregon. Heartbreaking loss to Whitefish Bay in the final last year in D2, but this year moving up to Division I. Same with boys soccer, all of Oregon soccer moving up to D1. So will definitely be a challenge for this team, but we'll have to see if they can do it. Off to a good start with 1-0 as the Wildcats will take the kickoff. In the kickoff, Wildcats maintaining possession. Apologies, still, we're going to be learning the names tonight as it is the first home opener of the season, as the Wildcats do take it. Good interception by number 15 for Oregon. That will be Catherine Pankratz. Back over to the midfield. Over to the left side now. Good cross in, but we'll go to the goalie for the Wildcats. That is Rosenfeld. Back over, dishes it off to the left side. Good pressure by Studebaker there, and by Butzik. Ball does go out for a Wildcat throw. And actually, no, it does go in for Oregon throw. Actually, the ref signaled the wrong way, but good cross in by number 19. Worth isn't quite able to get there. As the ball will now go out for a throw-in for Oregon. And we'll go back to Rosenfeld here. Apologies, figuring out some of the mic stuff. Rosenfeld will hold on to it, looking for options. Oregon really playing forward here. Good punt over to the midfield. Good hit by an Oregon player. There it goes out. Addison Worth will take the throw in for Oregon. Worth with a throw upfield. Doesn't quite get to anybody, as it will go for a goal kick for the Wildcats. Finishing the sponsors from earlier, we have Stoughton Health and by your local Pizza Pit. Wisco Industries, a proud sponsor of Panther Sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. And the new scoreboard sponsor for Huntoon Field is Culver's of Oregon. Welcome to Delicious. As we get back into action, Oregon with the ball, sending it just a little bit wide. It will be a throw into the Wildcats, just off of Nadia Doe part there for Oregon. Good throw inbounds to the Wildcats. Butzik sends it over to Delaney Holker. Holker still with the ball here. Takes a good cross over to Worth. Worth's going to take a touch, not able to get there off her chest. Oregon playing good possession here. Worth with the ball now on that left wing. Gonna take some good touches here, looking for some options. Passes it back. Gonna look for Butzik. Just misses a little bit. Over to number 12 for Oregon. That was Nadia Dopart. The good shot on target. Rosenfeld with a good jumping save. Rosenfeld with a good jumping save. Good punt. Butzik with defense. Will get called for a foul, though. It will be a Wildcat kick at about midfield. Kick by McGinnis. Good kick over to the right side of Oregon. Good touches there by Dopart, taking on a 1v2. Good pass over to Studebaker here. Studebaker with the ball, gonna look for some options. Tries to send it up to Worth, but Rosenfeld is there to make the pickup. Oregon really doing a good job here of maintaining the ball up on the Wildcats' half. Ball has only gone to Oregon's half about twice now, and if it did, it kind of just gets kicked right back over to the Wildcats' half. So good defense by the Panthers so far. Worth taking this throw in over to Caitlin Studebaker. Studebaker with a good touch, still going. Looks to cross it in, but that is a good defensive play by a Verona player there. Couldn't quite see the number. And it will go out for an Oregon throw, and a substitution will come in. As it is Dopart coming off, and coming on is number 22, Reese Richardson, a freshman.
On for Oregon, number 22, Reese Richardson.
Throw in for Oregon here. Throw coming in, tempted to Holker. Holker does do a great job coming back and getting that ball. Sends it up to Worth. Worth going to use that speed of hers to get the ball, look for a center here. Does get a center in. Number 21. Ooh, just off the post from Caitlin Studebaker. A good shot attempt for the Panthers. That's now 2 shots on goal, and that will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Oregon, over the years, has always had a consistent girls team, and this year looking for the exact same, a good solid team. All of these players grew up together, and they really do bond well, so we'll have to see how they do tonight. Dribbling up the right side is Reese Richardson. Ooh, ball does go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. Just got a little bit away from her there. As Rosenfeld does a quick dish pass, pretty dangerous. There is 2 Oregon players in the box. As good interception by an Oregon player there, back to number 21, Caitlin Studebaker. Now over to Worth. Worth is going to make an attempt and get a throw in out of it. Worth with a good solid throw over to Butzik. Butzik does take a little bit of a touch, but it goes to the goalie. Wildcats really seeming to be calm and collected under defense so far. There has been a little bit of scared play, I'd say, but other than that, both teams doing a good job of defense so far. Butzik applying pressure. Good pressure as Oregon maintains the ball. Studebaker, good header over to Worth. Worth going to chase that one down. Attempts to get it. Good center back to Studebaker, but not enough power on that one, and it will go to the Wildcats. Wildcats with a good pass up. That was up to number 22, Noelle Rowolf. Good defense by Oregon there. Butzik attempts to clear the ball, but goes to a Wildcat player over to number 11 to, that's Bruce. Caitlin Bruce for Verona. Over to that far side, Oregon not too collected on defense. Good play so far, but up to Studebaker now. Studebaker looking for options, sends it over to number 22. That will be Richardson. Richardson gonna take a good touch. Almost gets the ball back. Some good play by number 9 for the Wildcats there. That's Dolphin. Good block by Richardson as she's gonna chase this one down again. Just outside the 18-yard box. Good attempted play so far. It will go off her head though, and it will be a Wildcat throw. Some good action for the Panthers so far. Richardson doing a lot of the work on that right side. Good touch by Studebaker. Ooh, just gets a little bit away from her as it does go to Rosenfeld, the goalie, as she will get a Orthodox pickup. Decent throw, Worth with the challenge here on the ball. Good pressure as it goes to Holker now. Holker with some good touches, accidentally sends it back, but does end up with the ball in the end. Sends it over to the left side. A good, clear attempt, I think. But that was number 10 for Oregon. That was Maddie Moorhoff. Attempted to send one up to Addison Worth, but a little bit too far. And that will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Rosenfeld has some good clears, but elects to go with a short pass here. Good defense, almost gets the ball with the pressure from Worth there, as it's a good clear for Wildcats. See if they can build off of it. Pretty good touch, but Worth ends up with the ball, sends it over to the left side. Almost a good center there, as Oregon really starting to build up and have some good pressure. Does sometimes take the team a little bit to get into their flow, you could call it, as there will be a substitution and an Oregon throw.
In Verona, number 13, Ellie Goodovich, and returning for Oregon, Nadia Dopart.
As you hear there, Nadia Dopart coming back in. And Wildcats will get the ball after the throw-in. Good attack from the Wildcats there, sends it over, but will be defended by number 20, Tegan Schenecker for Oregon. Good defensive play there. Pretty good pressure by the Wildcats here on offense, staying with the ball here. Good pass, they're gonna attempt to center that. That'll be number 9, just gonna take a touch. We'll do 11. Ooh, a good save by Reese McCabe there. What a save, especially with the shot attempt. Really good play by Reese McCabe, the goalie. The sophomore was on varsity last year as a freshman as the starting goalkeeper for Oregon, and is, of course, back this year and really is doing well already. That was a good first save in the game. Throw in for the Wildcats. Good clear there. That will be a throw for Oregon, as it will be taken by number 15, Pankratz for Oregon. Throws it in to Studebaker. Baker taking some good touches. Back to Pankratz. Pankratz gets the ball taken, but it will be another throw for her. Quick throw here as she attempts to get it over the top to Richardson. Richardson going to chase this one down. Good passing play by the Wildcats on defense there. This is number 7 for the Wildcats. That was Armstrong. Back over Pankratz with some good defense on that right side so far. Then here with Richardson again. Richardson, good touch. He's going to take it in. Ooh, good defensive play by number 15 for the Wildcats. McGinnis really gets it away from Richardson, and that is a really good defensive play, and that will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Kick here by Rosenfeld. Sends it over to 11. It's Caitlin Bruce. Sends it upfield, doesn't quite get there, as Pankratz does take great touches, keeps it in bounds, tries to get it over to number 7 for Oregon. That is Ava Butzik, but not quite able to get there. Back to number 19, that was Kylie Steele. Over to Maddie Moorhoff. Maddie Moorhoff sends it up to Studebaker. Studebaker gets it over to Worth. Good pass there. Worth attempts to get it back across field over to Richardson, but isn't quite able to get there. Good pressure there by, don't know who that was actually, but Butzik applying pressure now. Good send up. Moorhoff there for Oregon to kick it away. Over Butzik now. Takes a little bit of a touch, gets tripped up there. Ref gets in the way a little bit, and so that will be a drop ball to Oregon. Sends it over to Oregon for the kick there. Kick back. Wildcats with some good passing plays so far. That's definitely been their strength so far, is getting those open passes and getting a lot of players open. Dribbling. Oregon sort of panicking so far. Holker taking this one. Good kick by Holker there, upfield to Studebaker. Studebaker takes a good touch, attempts to send it upfield again, but that will be a little bit too far, as it is good pressure though by Richardson, and it will be an Oregon throw deep inside the Wildcats half, as there will be a substitution as Richardson.
Oregon number 2, Addison Worth.
Richardson coming off for Addison Worth to come back on, and it will be an Oregon throw. Throw in for Oregon by Nadia Dopart. Wildcats playing good passing here, as they do get the ball, and it will be cleared over to Pankratz. Pankratz gets it back over to Kylie Steele. Kylie Steele gonna send it over to Moorhoff. Moorhoff over to Worth. Worth now with the ball, taking some good touches, gonna send it to the inside, attempts to get across, but that is great defense by the Wildcat player. I can't see the number from here, but good defense nonetheless. Moorhoff with the ball, sends it over to Holker. Holker does get tripped and kicked, and that will be an Oregon free kick just outside the top of the 18-yard box. Both teams doing a pretty good job of possession so far. I'd say Verona definitely has some good flashes, especially with their passing upfield. Oregon doing a good job of really moving and sending it over the top, as they're usually known for, and will be a free kick to try and get a good cross in. Oregon's been attempting a lot of crosses so far this game. Ooh, cross doesn't come in. Actually, it is a short ball. Top of the box, it's number 12. Ooh, good shot, but not quite there. Nadia Dopart with the shot attempt there is blocked. Moorhoff sending it back to Holker. Holker with a good touch. Great touches, stays with the ball, just loses it though. Over to Moorhoff. Moorhoff back into the Studebaker. Studebaker just misses out on the ball there. So will be cleared by number 9 for Verona, Vandermouse. That is a good clear over to number 22. That is Rauwolf. Rauwolf tries to send it up, but a little bit too far. Oregon calm and collected on defense. Good passes. Butzik with the ball now. Sends it over to Moorhoff. Moorhoff looking for some options here. Sends it to Worth. Very, very deep pass, and it will be out for a goal kick to the Wildcats. Seems to be Oregon's strategy for so far is to send it up to Worth with her, since she has some pretty good speed, and I think that that strategy will eventually work. The passes have just been a little bit too hard so far and a little bit too deep, but Oregon having plenty of opportunities to correct each pass. Rosenfeld with the goal kick here, sends it up. Good pressure here from Kylie Steele. Ball cleared by number 8 for the Wildcats, Roop now. Now over to number 12. That was Poppin. Poppin, good kick. Does go a little bit too far, but now it is over to number 12 for Oregon. That was Nadia Dopart. Nadia attempts to send it up to Studebaker, not quite able to get there. Good defensive play by Rupp now there. But just Moorhoff does go a little bit too hard into the back of a Wildcat player there, and it will be a Wildcat free kick. Some good shots on goal so far for the Panthers, but none that have been too threatening. There was an earlier shot that went very nicely on target, but right to the keeper of the Wildcats. But Oregon doing a pretty good job so far of pressure. Over to Studebaker. Studebaker taking a good touch. Back over to Dopart. Dopart does send it up good as Addison Worth on the right side now. Good defensive play by Wildcat player there, number 13. That will be Godavish, and it will be a Oregon corner kick. Corner kick for Oregon here as they will attempt to get this one deep in. Good deep cross. That is a really good corner. Someone does, I think Holker got a foot to that, but isn't quite able to direct it on target, as Wildcats will sub a player on this goal kick.
And for Verona, number 18, Taylor Pertzborn.
As Rosenfeld takes this kick, good kick, gets to about midfield. One of her players gonna take a dribble, good pass. It's over to Wildcat player here, back with Holker here. Holker looking to send it up, gets it to Studebaker. Studebaker just isn't able to get a touch there. Ball does bounce a little high, but was a good attempt from Holker in the end as Rosenfeld claims the ball and looking for some options here. Oregon playing with 5 up so far. As Moorhoff with a challenge into the back of a player again, that will be a call for a foul, and that will be a free kick for the Wildcats. Moorhoff getting a little bit too much onto the back of some of the players, as the refs are always going to call that when it's from behind. They never want the contact to be without the player knowing, so that's always going to be a call. Over to Dopart. Dopart sending a good one up to Worth. Worth isn't able to get there, but sort of a miss clear by Godavish for the Wildcats there, and it will be a Oregon corner kick. It was a pretty good send over the top. Worth just not able to get there, just barely, but that was still a good attempt for the Panthers, as they will get a corner kick off of it, which they had a pretty good one last time. As the corner kick does come in. It's a good shallow one. Oh, and that is a goal. What a goal, what a corner kick that is. I believe
in the 21st minute, Oregon goal by number 2, Addison Worth.
Yep,
assisted
it was
by number 19, Kylie Steele.
Yep, was Addison Worth there on that goal. A excellent corner kick by Kylie Steele there. Both of her corners so far have really been great. Always getting to a target, and yeah, just a pretty orthodox tap in there for Addison Worth. As kickoff, Verona going quick here. Taking some good touch, good defense there by Oregon. Some touches, sends it over to Worth. A little bit too far there, as the ball will, I believe, yep, will go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. Rosenfeld has some pretty good kicks there, as you can see. Goes to about midfield, but it's gonna not quite apply pressure there, but good attempt. Holker now on the ball, good pass. Back over to Holker. Holker with pretty good touch. Tries to send it up to Worth, but it's another pass that is just a little bit too hard there, and it does go out for another goal kick. Rosenfeld looking to go quick, but some good defense by Oregon on some goal kicks so far, as she has gone short a few times, so a lot of Oregon players are really scoping that out. Rosenfeld here gonna kick it over to midfield there, as the ball will be challenged for. Worth attempts to get a challenge, but isn't quite able to get there. Good pass over. Can't quite see Worth on the ball now. Sends it up to Studebaker. Studebaker just lets it go by, and it will be Rosenfeld's ball. Keeper will hold it for a little bit, looking for some options here. Elects to punt, a good punt over to midfield, as it will be challenged. Was a little bit by Pankratz there, as it will go out for a throw-in to the Wildcats. Oregon has 2 subs waiting for a Oregon throw. Good throw in by the Wildcats, but that will go off of Oregon player, and it will be another throw for the Wildcats. Good solid throw there to a player. Good clear, I believe, by Morhoff there. Can't quite see. Or sorry, no. Not by Morhoff, but good clear either way. Again, apologies, still learning the names of some of the players here. Good clear there by Oregon up to Studebaker. Studebaker just goes off of her chest as Butzik with the ball. Good turn. Sends it back. Back upfield now. Worth not able to get there. Butzik, good touch. Sends it over to, now with Worth actually. Defender elects to just send the ball out, and it will be a Oregon throw, and that will be the substitution.
Panthers, number 4, Maya Maloney, and number 22, Reese Richardson.
Richardson back on for the Panthers. She's been really vital on that right side. Had some really good dribbles and some good passes, so nice to have her back in the game, as it will be an Oregon throw. Thrown by Worth there. Great crossover, but a good gather up by Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld looking for options. Likes to punt. Does go to a Verona player. Good touch. Good pass by Vandermouse there. Over to Vandermouse again. Doing some good touches, attempts to get a shot in, really. Good gather up by Reese McCabe there. Great coming off her line quick. And it will be her ball there. Good punt. It gets way past midfield. Worth traveled way over her head there. Good attempt there by Maloney there for Panthers. Will be a throw for the Panthers. Good throw in. Maloney almost gets there, but it will be another throw for the Panthers. Throw in comes in. Good throw as Butzik attempts to get it, but it will be another throw in for the Panthers. Good pass in will be to number 10. Will take a pretty decent shot. That was Maddie Morhoff there. Coming back from defense to take that, but does go a little wide, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick very, very short. Good pressure by Richardson. Richardson, ooh, just barely isn't able to get it. Good clear by the Wildcats there. As the ball is given away, Morhoff with some pretty good defense does get pushed down from behind, as that will be a Panther free kick there. Will be Summer Steele taking this free kick for Oregon, as they do have a pretty good chance of sending this into the box if she can get a good cross in. Ball does come in. It is a good delivery, but does go right to the keeper of Verona. Great throw over to Vandermouse. Vandermouse taking some good touches here. Likes to send it back. Worth with some good pressure is able to get the ball and give Oregon a throw in, and it will be a substitution for both teams. Not too much action shots, like good shots for Oregon-wise so far. There has been a few that have definitely been on target, but not a lot of pace, and right to the keeper. Rosenfeld doing a good job.
For Verona, number 11, Caitlin Bruce, and for Oregon, number 21, Caitlin Studebaker.
Doing a good job of gathering those up, but ooh, Studebaker does let that through. Almost was a good turn, but good defense there of blocking by the Verona player, as it will be a Verona goal kick. With just over 11 minutes to go in this first half, score is only 1-0 Oregon. Verona having, I'd say, one shot on target. McCabe making a really great save early on in the game, diving outstretched gather up of the ball, and that was good. Other than that, Verona hasn't had any shots on goal. Verona with a good touch here at midfield. Ball does go out of play though, and it will be an Oregon throw and an Oregon substitution.
Checking for Oregon number 9, McKenna Engels.
McKenna Engels coming into the game. As it will be an Oregon throw here. At the top is Maloney chasing. Almost gets the ball, but does go out of play for a Wildcat goal kick. Quick dump off by Rosenfeld there. Good pressure by Maloney there, but isn't quite able to get there. Ball goes out of play though. A little bit of a mistake there. And it will be an Oregon throw now. Oregon really looking to mount the pressure before halftime here, and they will, I believe, have a good job at doing that, but we'll have to see if they continue it. Good touches over, center over to the midfield, over to Richardson. Richardson gonna send it over to Studebaker. Studebaker gonna take a shot. Not a lot of power on that, and it will be gathered up by the keeper of Verona. Good kick over to the midfield as Verona will take possession with number 12, that is Poppin. As she will look, sends it over with Summer Steele chasing that one down, sends it back to Tegan Schenecker. Schenecker now over to Maddie Moorhoff. Maddie takes a good touch, sends it over. That was to Studebaker. Studebaker isn't quite able to get it there. But now Holker takes a huge touch. And the keeper of Verona elects to let it go out and get a free goal kick off of that. A lot of goal kicks for Verona, which is a good sign for Oregon, but also bad because it means that all your shots are not going. And a lot of Oregon's touches have really been a little bit too big and going a little bit far. Definitely farther than they like. Goal kick now for Verona. Good kick over to the midfield. That is McKenna Engels. Looking for some touches. Sends it over to Moorhoff, and Moorhoff gets a throw in off of it. Moorhoff looking for some options, sends it over to Butzik. Butzik almost got a touch to a player there, but it is good. Coverage by Richardson there. About to go back over to Richardson. Richardson gets a pretty good cross in. Nobody there to claim it though. And Verona will get it clear. That is over to Holker now. Captain for Oregon. As it sends it back to Summer Steele. Summer over to Tegan Schenecker. Sends it upfield. Nobody quite able to get there as Richardson will get the ball. Tries to send it up to Maddie Moorhoff there, but just goes a little bit far and will be a throw-in to Verona, and they will get a substitution. Throw-in for Verona.
For Verona, number 18, Taylor Perchborn.
Good pressure by Richardson, not able to get it. Tegan Schenecker would be there, but it will be a throw for Oregon anyway. Maddie Moorhoff taking this one. Throw does come in, attempted for Buttsick. Doesn't quite get there, but will go off of Richardson, and it will be a Verona throw-in. Throw-in coming in. Good touch by the number 21 from Verona there. That was Plessick. Ball does go out for an Oregon throw as Moorhoff takes this one again. Has Studebaker, sends it to her. Good defense there by the Wildcat player Armstrong. As Moorhoff will take this throw. Sends it down over to Richardson. Richardson getting some great touches over to Holker. Holker looking to get some touches. Ooh, does get tripped though, and that will be a free kick to Oregon. Holker getting tripped from behind. Just outside the 18-yard box, this free kick. Oregon has done a pretty good job of set pieces so far in this game, and it will be Holker taking this kick, and they will ask for 10, and we will get underway again. Everybody stacking the box for Oregon here, and Holker almost gets one in there. Not quite able to find a good shot off that. Steele tries to clear that, isn't quite able to get there. Moorhoff with some good defense, good gathered defense to keep it there as Summer Steele, good job passing it back. Moorhoff with a good dish outside to Richardson. Richardson looking for some players. Ingles making the run. Ooh, does collide with a player there, but gets back up. Keeps going. Good attempt by Richardson. Is going to take a shot. Gets a deflection. Studebaker here. Studebaker onto her left foot. Studebaker has a shot, and what a save. Rosenfeld. Ball still in play. Ball back across the box, but it is called that the ball did actually cross the end line, and it will be a Oregon corner kick.
Oregon.
Was a good shot from Studebaker there. Good save from Rosenfeld, and Oregon definitely had an open opportunity there as Studebaker took it onto her left foot, and there was some open space there. It was a good shot opportunity, and gets a corner kick off of it. Oregon really stacking the box here. Everybody besides the defenders are right on the goal line actually right now. They're going to send this one in really sharply. Good sharp one. Does just barely go over off of a header, and it will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Good clear for Verona here. Goes upfield. Good defensive play there by Pankratz, but does go out for a throw into the Wildcats. Looking to throw that in. Good throw. Does go out of play though, and it is an Oregon throw in now. Throw in to Holker. Holker does lose the ball, but she does get shoved from behind, and ref calls it a Oregon free kick. As Summer Steele will take this kick. Does have a leg on her, so should be a good, yep. Great cross in. Shot attempted there, but not able to go in. Just a little bit wide to the left. Quick dish off by the goalie there from the Wildcats. Now with good defense, good clear. And Holker will gather this one. Sends it back to Schenecker. Schenecker back up to Holker. Holker looking for some options, has Richardson on the right side. Attempts to get it, but that is a great, that's a great play by number 21, Plessick for Verona. Attempts to send it cross box. Plessick's cross is gathered up by McCabe. With just about 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Oregon leading 1-0 and really keeping on the pressure all game. Good, attempted step in there by, I believe, Studebaker there. Not able to get there. Good clear. Tegan Schenecker able to get that one. Dribbling Richardson here, taking some good touches. Attempts to gets it off over to Studebaker. Richardson sends it over to Morhoff. Morhoff really attempts to take a shot from all the way back and goes out for a goal kick, not on target there.
1 minute left in the half.
As you hear, 1 minute, Rosenfeld taking this goal kick. Good kick here out to the outside where Morhoff will challenge. Morhoff does get a touch, but not a good one, as it will go out for a throw-in to the Wildcats. Throw-in is intercepted by Richardson. Does attempt to get some good pressure so far. Holker on the back of Wildcat player and does get called for a little bit of grabbing there, as quick play from Verona does set it up. Morhoff with a header there. Doesn't quite get to a mark, as the 10-second countdown will continue, and the throw-in will take us into the half.
2, 1. Your halftime score to the Oregon Panthers 1, the Verona Wildcats 0.
Well, a good, strong half from the Panthers there. Definitely in control. Basically the entire half there, as they were challenging the Verona goal. Verona playing some pretty good defense. Anytime the ball really came back to Oregon's side, Oregon did do a pretty good job of gathering themselves and clearing the ball as quickly as possible, and had some good shot opportunities, some good saves by Rosenfeld, definitely getting her time today and getting some touches on the ball, which is always good for experience. And yeah, Oregon doing a great job, and I think that second half they'll come out stronger. Definitely coach will have to have some talks to them, and I think Verona definitely will also have some good talks. I think that their main focus will be on capitalizing on those mini breaks that they get. They've had a few in the first half, and yeah, if they can capitalize on those, they'll have some really good opportunities to score and get themselves back in this game. We'll be right back with the start of the second half of Panther Ladies Soccer, only on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports.
Don't talk. Dude. Okay. Time out. Time out.
Welcome back to the second half of tonight's matchup between the Oregon Panthers and the Verona Wildcats on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. Panther Sports is made possible with financial support from our generous sponsors, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, parenting teens is hard, we're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. And by Stoughton Health, and by your local pizza pit. Wisco Industries, a proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating their 75th anniversary in 2024. And we welcome our new scoreboard sponsor again, Culver's of Oregon. Welcome to Delicious. As the Culver's scoreboard is only at 1-0, the Panthers right now, as they are leading the Verona Wildcats. And this game really, scoreboard doesn't show how dominant Oregon has been this game, as they've had a lot of shots and really a lot of pressure on the Wildcats' half. Wildcats haven't really been able to do much. They did have one good shot on target with a good save by Reese McCabe early in the first half, as this second half will get underway. Kickoff here over to Holker. Holker sends it up. Over to Worth. Worth gonna take a touch back to Moroff. Moroff sends it up to Richardson. Richardson taking some great touches here. Looks to get to a right foot. Ooh, almost gets a pass over to Butzik. Does a great job tracking back. Getting it over to Kylie Steele here. Taking some good touches. Sends Worth in onto her left foot. Gets across the box to Dopart. Sends it in, Steele pressure, and it will be a corner kick here.
Corner kick, Oregon.
Good fast start for the Panthers already. As Oregon will get a corner now. Good cross in. Doesn't find anybody, and it will be taken again for Oregon. Or actually, no, it will be a goal kick, actually, as Rosenfeld will take this. Sends it up to midfield. Does go through everybody, as Summers Steele will let that go out and get a throw in for the Panthers. Morhoff taking the throw here. Sends it upfield. Worth sends it back up. Over to Kylie Steele. Nope. As Manny Morhoff sends that one upfield. Richardson with some good pressure. Richardson here taking the ball. Some good touches, great touches. Richardson onto her left foot. Looking to cross this one in. Goes past everybody. Oh, man, what a chance. Just goes out. Dopart missing the mark a little bit, but does take a deflection, and it will be an Oregon corner kick there. Some great touches by Richardson there. That is Reese Richardson, a freshman. As he gets Oregon up the field and gets Oregon a corner kick here. Good send corner, but a good header for another Oregon corner here. There's been some great corners for Oregon so far, all getting on mark. I believe it's Kylie Steele taking these. Could be wrong on that. Can't see from over here. Good corner in, nobody there to get it, but good touches by Dopart here. She will attempt to center it, but Ball did cross the end line, and it will be a goal kick. Rosenfeld here to take the goal kick for Verona. Sends it upfield. Nobody there to claim it, but I think a shove in the back by an Oregon player, so it will be a Wildcat free kick. Ref signals, I didn't see anything, but will be taken by number 15, McGinnis, for the Wildcats. McGinnis with a good send in. Nobody there. And Summersteel thought about going for it, but leaves it for McCabe in the end. McCabe gathers that one up. McCabe hasn't really been tested much tonight besides the one diving save that she made earlier. That was about all she's had, and that was a really good save. As I mentioned earlier, sophomore, was varsity as a freshman and returning this year, and was a pivotal role last year. Throw in for the Wildcats here. Throwing upfield as Morhoff will let that go to Steele. Steele sends that one out, as it will be a Wildcat throw deep in Oregon's half. Good throw in. Oh, Butzik leaves it. Cabe gathers that one up easily. Chucks it off fast. I can't see who that is over there. I think that's Dopart. Ends it up. Richardson here looking for options. Only has Worth upfield. Does get the ball taken, but stays with it there. Fighting through everything. Good clear by the Wildcats, and it will be an Oregon throw. Throwing upfield, as the ball will go out of play for an Oregon throw. Or actually, I think actually, let's see. It was a whistle. I think it's actually a free kick to Oregon. Must have been a handball in there. Free kick will be taken by Summer Steele. Steele sending this ball in. A great kick. A lot of bodies falling down in the box. Butzik attempts to get it. Morhoff with a good send back. Does go a little bit. Worth tries to get the ball, but does go off of her, and it will be a throw to the Wildcats. Good defense by Morhoff there. Goes off of a Wildcat player, and it will be Morhoff's throw here for the Panthers. Sends it over the top. Worth attempts to gain the ball, loses it. Over to Holker. Holker takes a touch, misses the ball, and commits a foul. And it will be a Wildcat free kick. Good free kick here, as Verona looks to capitalize off of that. A little bit of a mistouch there by Oregon player, as Holker attempts to clear, gets it again. Good clear there over to Richardson. Richardson with a good touch. Attempts to send it back to Kylie Steele, isn't able to get there. Kylie Steele on the ball, sends it upfield. Attempted to get it to Worth there. Worth is gonna get there, but good touch by the defender in a calm one-on-one situation there. Dopart taking this one. Sending it all the way to the outside over to Worth. Worth back to Dopart. As this one will be Pancratz. Looking for some options. Steele tried to get the ball, but took out the player in the process. And it will be a kick from inside the box for Wildcats. Short pass there is how Wildcats maintain Possession in their own half. Here's some good play. Ball does go out of bounds, and Pancrats will take this throw in after the substitution.
On for Oregon, number 21, Caitlin Studebaker.
Caitlin Studebaker coming back on. Good throw in here. Goes past to everybody. Richardson doing a good job challenging this so far. Really does a good job for pressure there and causes the Wildcat player to send it out for a throw-in to Oregon. Down by the corner flag. As this one will go in, I believe, to Richardson there. Isn't able to quite get it there. Good clear by Verona. And the ball will be kicked away over Moorhoff. Tries to get a touch there. Good job keeping with the ball. Sends it over to Holker. Holker sends it over to Summersteel. Summersteel with a good solid clear over the top. Causes the player to head the ball out of bounds, and it will be an Oregon throw. Worth sends this throw in. Doesn't go anybody. Flashes across the center of the box there, though. Oregon applying good pressure. Ball over to Duffy. Duffy attempts to get a pass up the field to a player, but nobody there for the Wildcats, and it will be an Oregon throw. Summersteel to take this throw, or sorry, Maddie Moorhoff to take this throw for Oregon. Throw in to Worth. Worth isn't able to quite get the ball, but it will be another throw for Panthers. Moorhoff again with the throw. Moorhoff with a pretty good throw there. Good pass. The Wildcats there attempting to get it. Good play there by number 21 for the Wildcats. That is Plessick. Quick throw for the Wildcats here, sending in. Duffy attempts to get a cross, possibly a shot there, couldn't tell, but McCabe has an easy gather up there. McCabe looking for some options. Most likely gonna attempt to punt this one, and she does. Sends it up to midfield. Just goes over the head of a Wildcat player over to Worth. Worth with a good header. Nobody on that side with her though, but Worth does put in a good challenge and wins Oregon a throw there. Worth throws the ball in over to Studebaker. Studebaker gonna in a good position here. Gonna take it onto her right foot. Doesn't elect to take a shot, but sends it over to Richardson. Richardson gonna take a touch. Sends that ball in, but a good goalkeeping by Rosenfeld. Sends it out quickly over to Duffy. Duffy gonna take a touch, not really panicking, doing a good job of slowing it down. Back to Duffy, wow. Good placement there, good positioning. Sends it back over to that left side, and that will be chased down, but not able to quite get there is the Verona player, and so it will be a goal kick for Oregon, and a substitution will come in for the Wildcats, and Reese McCabe will take the goal kick.
Ready for the Wildcats, number 18, Taylor Kurtzborn.
Good kick by Summersteel there, sends it over. Richardson isn't able to quite do much with it, as Holker will send it over the top. As keeper will come out and send a good clear. Shove from behind, but will be a Verona throw here. Verona doing a pretty good job getting themselves back in this game here, as that was Duffy sending it over to one of our players, but is eventually kicked out of bounds for a Wildcat throw here. Throw is quick. Verona likes doing all of their attacking really quickly. Their goal kicks, their throw-ins, and their setup is all really, really fast. If they can just get some of those last touches, they really will be threatening in Oregon's half. Good dribbling up by Richardson here, as she really is just a bolt of energy on that right side of the field. Good touches by Studebaker, sends it over to Richardson again. Richardson attempting to get the ball, but ball is, or she does call it, Richardson causes a foul there, and it will be a Verona free kick in their own 18-yard box. Good, solid clear there. Doesn't go much of anywhere. Holker putting in some good work here. Gonna take this one by herself. Over to that right side, still with the ball here. Sends it over to Richardson. Back over to Holker. Holker gonna look to get across in here. Doing a great job, does get across, but nobody for Oregon commits, and nobody was there. Verona doing a good job dribbling. Does try to get it clear, but Butzik's there to block it for Oregon. Verona sends it back over the top, but it will be just over to Tegan Schenecker, who will kick it out for a Verona throw-in. Oregon doing a both teams actually doing a pretty good job of possession this half. Not nearly the possession that Oregon had in the first half over Verona. Verona doing a good job at getting their own set of attacking plays, and Oregon definitely having some chances, but really not quite getting the final steps that they need. Getting pretty close, but they definitely need to adjust a few things, and then I think that another goal will be coming soon from either team, really. Good clear. Just over to Richardson now. Richardson attempts to take a touch, but goes just out of her reach, and it will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Quick throw. Just as far as an Oregon player there, as I think that was Tegan Schenecker there, yep. Taking a good touch there. Losing the ball though, Butzik with the pressure now. Good clear, nobody there. Schenecker there, gets a good head on it. As this is Holker taking it. It's gonna send it up to the left side of the field, but nobody able to get there. Addie Worth does try to track it down, but isn't quite able to get there. Morhoff goes a little bit past the ball. Summer Steele. Let's go past her. Tegan Schenecker gets a deflection, and it will be an Oregon throw all the way down by the corner flag, right on the edge of it. Morhoff will take this throw. Morhoff with the throw. Butzik here with pressure, good pressure. Butzik tries to get it upfield to Studebaker. Studebaker applying good pressure here. Not quite able to get the ball. Just as far as Holker. Holker with a good header there. Over Worth with some good pressure. Sends it forward. And a send out for a Oregon throw. Defense didn't want to try anything there, as there were a few Oregon players waiting there. There will be substitution for the Wildcats here. And one player for Oregon off of the Oregon throw.
Turning for Verona, number 21 is Iblizak, number 11, Caitlin Roos, and for Oregon, Celia Mitchell.
Throw will come in over to Kylie Steele. Sends it in. Nobody there. Studebaker almost gets it. Man, Worth does get a touch on it, but does get sent wide to the left. A lot of Oregon players there screaming handball. There looked to be maybe a handball in the box, but didn't really look. It looked like natural position, with refs are usually not going to call if your hands are by your side. Your throw for Verona. And will be good pressure by Oregon so far. Good clear there by Holker. As Richardson applies pressure here for Oregon. Good clear there by the Verona player. Back to, that was Schoenecker, I believe, Tegan Schoenecker. Now Richardson with good pressure, good job getting the ball, just loses out on it a little bit. Studebaker, or not Studebaker, Kylie Steele pressuring now. Oregon definitely looking a little tired. Pancratz with the ball right now. A lot of walking. Pancratz attempts to get across, but good block. As it will be an Oregon throw at midfield. As Oregon playing a little bit more defensive here on this throw-in. Not many players ups. As the throw does come in. Good touches there, sends it over to the midfield. Worth was looking for it, went past her as pressure does come in, but good pressure there for Oregon by number, I believe, I don't actually have that number on the name sheet, apologies. But throw-in will be for Maddie Moorhoff here. For Oregon, good throw. Good defense. Holker on the ball now. Attempts to get it clear, but good block. Summer Steele now with good clear. Worth with the ball. Gets the ball taken, but it will be a throw-in for Oregon. As Richardson will come off.
6, Kate Zach, and returning for Oregon, number 4, Maya Maloney.
Maloney coming on for Richardson. As Kylie Steele will challenge that one and cause a throw-in for Oregon. As I believe Addie Worth will take this throw. Solid throw over to Studebaker. Studebaker looking to take a touch. A lot of traffic. Kylie Steele with a good touch onto her left foot. Good low shot, but a good save by Rosenfeld there. Ball was going bottom left corner. That was a really good shot by Kylie Steele. Just a lot of time for the keeper to make a move there. Ball goes out for Oregon throw. Smart play by Maloney leaving that one. Maloney on the ball now. Doing a great job on that end line of dribbling. Good clear by Verona over for another Oregon throw. Throw-in comes in as Kylie Steele will have this possession. Sends it back to Tegan Scheneker, who sends a deep ball in. Addie Worth is able to gain it eventually. Takes a good touch, does send in one, and good shot. That is a goal for Addie Worth, number 2 on the day.
64th minute, your Oregon goal by number 2, Addison Worth.
Good chip shot from Addie Worth there, just gets it over the goalie. Not very much power, but good height, and sometimes that's all you need at this level is a little bit of height on the shot. And Addie Worth gives Oregon a 2-0 lead. Both goals coming from her, one in the first half and that goal right there, giving Oregon the lead on your Culver's scoreboard. Shows 2-0. Really expected more than that. Oregon has had a lot of chances and capitalizing on 2 of them so far. As Verona will look to clear this one, sends it out to the outside where Pankratz will attempt to get the ball, isn't able to quite get it, but sub comes in here and it will be an Oregon throw.
Ready for the Panthers, number 22, Reese Richardson.
As Reese Richardson comes back in, foul is committed there by Oregon. We'll give Wildcats a free kick from their 18-yard box. As they elect to do a quick one. Goes back. Good job by Maloney there on the ball here. Dribbling on that right side. On the far side. Looking for some touches. Looking to get across. Delaying time to give her some options here. Sends it back to Oregon player. Good shot. Oh my! What a goal. I don't know who that was. I couldn't see from all the way over here. It looked like Pankratz. That is an incredible goal. All the way from outside the 18-yard box.
66 minutes, Oregon goal by number 15, Catherine Pankratz.
And yes, it was Pankratz there. What a goal. Off the left post and in. Shot from outside the 18-yard box. Nothing you can do about that. That is a great shot.
Haley.
And yeah, that is Catherine Pankratz, a senior this year. And what a goal for your senior year. That's one for the memory books. And Oregon really taking advantage of possibly the tiredness of some of the Verona players here as they do get 2 goals this half. Throw comes in for Oregon here. Ball sent over. Verona looking to clear, really doing a pretty good job so far of being calm, but leave ball over to Shooter Baker. Shooter Baker isn't quite able to get there. Richardson applies pressure, isn't able to get there. Ball sent upfield by the Wildcats, having a good possession there. Summer Steele, good clear over to Pankratz. Over to Maloney. Maloney back to Pankratz, over to Maloney again, looking for some options upfield. Had Richardson open, but wasn't able to pull the trigger in time. As Verona will gain possession at midfield. Sends it back. It's good press by the Panthers and good coverage upfield. Summer Steele take a good touch there. Verona player attempted to get a pass to the right side of the field, but wasn't able to quite get it there. That was Poppin there. And
Returning for the Panthers, number 12, Nadia Doparts. And number Kylie Steele.
Morhoff will take this throw. Good throw in from Morhoff there. Gets a good kick over by Godavish, and Holker sends it over to Pankratz. Pankratz looking for some options, has a few. Kick a little bit too hard as it does go a little far, but still a good attempt in the end.
I'm not gonna be walking like this the whole entire time.
And Oregon doing a good job of defending. And a lot of chaos swinging, but Verona does gather the ball on their own end, sending it up over to, that was Dopart. But now back upfield, Eddie Worth on the ball. And it will be a corner for Oregon.
Corner kick Oregon.
And now there will be a sub for Oregon. Olivia Miller coming on the field now for Oregon.
On for Oregon, number 3, Olivia Miller.
Making her home debut. Good header, good clearance off the line. Oh, what a play by the Wildcat defender there. Header clearance off the line there of a good header from an Oregon player. Wasn't able to see in all the chaos there, but good save off the line in the end. Holker attempts to get it. Summer Steele with a decent clear and get to Maddie Morhoff with a good clear there. Good touches by Armstrong there.
How are our parents expecting us to get that?
As Verona will take the ball over to Poppin. Poppin sends it back over to the side, over to Bruce. Bruce taking some good touches, sends it over the top. Nobody there for her, but Holker now on the ball. Taken away from her, but does a decent job at pressuring to get it back. Good touch as Morhoff will attempt to clear it. Doesn't go very far. Morhoff still challenging the ball. Does a good job to delay it enough for Steele to get a good clear there. Verona still with the ball. Good pressure by Kylie Steele. As she sends it over the top. As Richardson pressuring the ball, not quite getting there. Olivia Miller, new on the field, just coming on as substitution, number 3 there. Will attempt to get this ball, not able to get it. As Pankratz applying pressure. Good clear by Summer Steele there, getting out to the midfield, not quite to an Oregon player there, but almost, as ball will be taken away. Good defensive play. Morhoff with the ball now, sends it back over to Steele. Steele with player on her back, will be a foul. And will be a free kick inside Oregon's goal box, and it will be an Oregon free kick. Ball over to Miller, not quite able to get it there. Lets it go as Holker will take it and clear the ball out. And that will be a Verona throw-in with just under 7 minutes to go in this second half. Good clear by Summer Steele there. Good touch. Verona player driving. Good challenge there as Richardson ends up with the ball. Sends it over. Kylie Steele with the ball, looking for options. Sends it back to Pankratz. Pankratz with a good clear. Up. Intended target was Dopart there, but not quite able to get it. Over now, Richardson. Good job fighting for that. Richardson does get a good touch in, but sent it over, and the ball does get cleared by Verona. Holker, good job getting it over to Morhoff. Good chest by Kylie Steele there. Gonna take a lefty shot there, not quite on target. As it does go, or on target, but does go to the goalkeeper. Good clear now. Morhoff on the ball for Oregon. Taking some good touches. Sends it over to Dopart. Ball goes out of play, and it will be a Verona throw-in. Verona doing a pretty good job in the midfield so far, I'd say, as Oregon takes the ball now. A lot of options. Olivia Miller on the outside. Miller dribbling. Does elect to take it by herself. Tries to get it around a player, but isn't quite able to get there, and will go for a Verona throw. Good play by Oregon player there. Again, don't have the name on the roster sheet, sadly, but she's been doing good tonight, number 26 for Oregon. Good touch. Steele pass over for Verona. Ooh, just gets past her. Good job keeping it in, but a good defensive play there by Oregon. Morhoff challenging. Good touch. Sends it across field. Cleared by Schenecker. Number 2 is Poppin for Verona. Poppin takes a shot, but goes over for an Oregon goal kick, and that will be a substitution for both teams. With about 5 minutes left, I believe we have the time.
For the Panthers, number 7, Ava Wetzik, number 9, McKenna Engels.
I believe we have the time a little bit off on the stream.
Verona, number 9, via Vanderbilt.
But just under 5 minutes to go. As the ball cleared, Kylie Steele attempts to get that, isn't able to quite get there. Ingalls shadowing a little bit, not challenging that. Maddie Morhoff didn't challenge either. Good defensive play, ball in the center. Holker has an opportunity, does clear the ball. Good clear by Holker, and a little bit of a congestion of players there. Here with some pretty good touches, sends it to the middle, over to Poppin, taking some good touches. Does get the ball taken. Schenecker with a good clear. Now Verona rebuilding. Back for another attack. Up the field. Good clear there. Kind of angles on the ball now. Sends it over to Butzik. Butzik upfield. Up to Kylie Steele. Kylie Steele sends it over to Dopart. Dopart sends it over the top. Olivia Miller there. Goalie Rosenfield is able to claim it. Was a little bit of miscommunication on the defense of Verona there for a second, but Oregon not able to capitalize as only Miller was there. Ball will come back to Summer Steele. Summer Steele takes her time. Tries to get one over to Ingles, but isn't quite able to get there. Back to Summer Steele. Looking for some options, does a good job of defending, and gets a deflection for a goal kick for Oregon. Ooh, shot attempt by Wildcat player, but not quite on target. Good kick by the goal kick for Oregon, but does go out for a throw-in as Wildcats do gather the ball at midfield, kick it back up. Butzik almost gets there, isn't quite able to get there. Good pass, good interception by Tegan Schenecker there. Does clear, Butzik does get a clear outside to Dopart. Good clear by Pankratz there. Maddie Moorhoff on the ball now. Maddie Moorhoff does let it go for a Verona throw. Some good play by Verona here in the end of the game. As Holker attempted to get the ball, does trip. Shot attempted, but doesn't go
1 minute remaining in the match.
near, or does go near the goal, but McCabe had it covered and lets it go out for a goal kick. With just under a minute to go, Oregon closing out the game with a 3-0 lead on the Culver scoreboard. As some very good play from the ladies today, as looking, making their record almost officially at this point 2-0. Just about 15 seconds or 20 seconds on the scoreboard to go. Oregon tries to get it over to Olivia Miller, as she will keep applying pressure.
10, 9,
Good touch by Verona player there. Ball will be sent up. Holker there to block it,
3, 2,
as Pankratz gathers it up and ends the game for the Panthers.
Your final score from Huntoon Field, the Oregon Panthers 3, the Verona Wildcats 0.
A great showing by your Panthers tonight as they take a 3-0 win over the Verona Wildcats. As we wrap up this broadcast of Panthers soccer, I'd like to thank our live stream filmer, Toby, here with me, and myself, Hayden Lawrence. Thank you for watching OCA Media's presentation of Panther Sports, and have a great rest of your night. We'll see you at the next home game.